Hello, and welcome to episode 44 of the Brick Clubhouse. I'm your host, Chris, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host for these 44 episodes, Evan. Hey, Evan.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Good. It's nice to be sitting here talking LEGO again. It feels like it's been a long time.
It has been a little while. I mean, yeah, we're doing once a month. Did we do early December?
We did, and so
Yeah.
the holidays happened and all that fun stuff. Did you get any LEGO for Christmas?
No. Did I? No. I haven't gotten Lego for Christmas in a long time. I usually don't, because if I want a Lego set, I usually get it throughout the year.
You did get some LEGO for Christmas.
Oh, that's right. I got one thing. I got a Lego set from you. That was
Yeah.
the one thing I got. That was like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, no, it was so
I forgot
it was
that
so
for
early.
Christmas. But yes, thank you. I got the Pizza Planet truck from Chris. Thank you.
I gave myself the Blackgate from Lord of the Rings.
It's a good one.
So
Yeah.
it had been at the store a long time, and I said, if it's still here, come Christmas,
Yeah.
it's going to be a gift to myself.
Yeah.
So, but that was the only LEGO I got too.
Well, there you go. The only Lego we
yeah.
got was from the same person.
Yep. There you go. Well, thank you everyone for joining us here on this episode. And as always, we want to thank Bricks and Minifigs San Diego North for letting us do this. So, I mean, it's just me
you.
letting
Yeah.
making time in the calendar. But but seriously, anyone, thank you for everyone that comes to the store and shops with us, and for our growing Whatnot community. That's been a lot of fun lately.
Yeah, it's been doing good.
So even if you can't make the store, jump on Whatnot and shop with us. And if you do listen to the show, be sure to give us a rating or a thumbs up wherever you watch, whether it's YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the usual places. That would be awesome. It really helps get the show out there for others to find it. We did get a shout out on Whatnot the other night. Somebody asked
From who?
if we were the Bricks and Minifigs that had a podcast.
That's right. That is us.
And they were wondering why you weren't at Whatnot.
Yeah, because I'm a slacker.
Well, yeah, I told them you have a real job.
No, I don't do that. I did it for a while. They
You
must
did.
have not been there in the
you
early
helped
days.
us. You helped us
Yeah.
kick it off.
Yeah.
And now you've handed the baton to your brother.
It's my brother,
So
the more handsome one of the two.
and honestly, he kind of does a better job than you.
Wow. All right.
No, I think you would admit that.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the
No,
back,
yeah.
the backside that nobody
Well,
gets to see.
he never did what I did, and I never did what he did.
No.
So thanks for directly comparing us. Chris. No, Blair is definitely a better employee in the store than I was.
I just like to give you a hard time.
No.
But we are January now, which means we got a lot of new LEGO sets on January 1st.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what a lot.
I know
of
it feels like a long time ago, but it was only a few weeks ago.
I wasn't fully paying attention, I guess.
So then I'm going to throw some out there, and you give me your initial, your impression.
Well, there's a couple.
Okay.
Well, so real quick, I'll do my favorites
Okay.
that I do remember.
Yes.
So the Creel House, obviously.
Okay, that was one I was going to mention.
I like that one a lot. Some of the minifigure execution could have been better, like some of the hair pieces and stuff
which
like that.
is kind of par for the course these days.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. And then I like the gift with purchase set too. And then the Stranger Things brick heads, but those actually came out before January 1st. Those came out before the Creel House, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
But I love Stranger Things. I like the play feature where you can pull it and like the whole thing like shatters.
It's fun.
Awesome. And then I really liked the microscale AT-AT and the Venator.
The microscale Star Wars ships were great.
Yeah, the AT-AT specifically with the snowspeeder going around it. And then now we finally have the Venator, which I thought they were going to make when they did the Acclimator.
Right.
So now we have the Venator to go with the invisible hand, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, no, that's fun. My son said it's his favorite Venator they've ever done.
Even the UCS one?
Well, he claims he wouldn't have room for the UCS one,
but that doesn't mean you don't like the set.
I know. I'm just telling you.
Hey, there you go.
The word in our house.
I mean, it looks pretty perfect. They really did nail it, I have to say. So I'm very happy with it for sure.
Another January 1st release, the new CMF series. All the little animals.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorites in there?
Honestly,
you started first, so I
fish.
can tell you some of my favorites.
Go for it.
I really like the koala.
Koala's cute.
I like the lion. I also got the frog, and I got one other one. Oh, the little cat.
Oh yeah.
It's like Marie from Aristocats, but
You mean
as a
the
minifigure.
worst kitten in that movie?
I know, but that's
Anyways.
the only Aristocat Lego set we've ever gotten now, which was also a January 1 release.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that Bugs Bunny set. That set was cool. Did you see that one?
The Bugs Bunny set?
There's a Bugs Bunny set that just came out.
I do not know what you're talking about.
It's awesome. I saw something online about it, but I thought it was a mock. And then when I went to the Lego store the other night with my lovely wife, we saw it, and it's awesome. I just sent you the link. I also really liked the Autumn Cottage Garden. That one was awesome. Continuing the garden
That one
series.
is fun. The
good.
best part about that one is
the gnome.
the gnome.
It's your favorite part. I like the trees, honestly. Oh, I mean, well, my favorite part is actually the cottage.
I love garden
The
gnomes.
bird bath was good too. Looking at the your sound effects are on. Did you hear that?
Oh no!
Oh,
I guess my
I can't
laptop.
do mine.
Well,
so to answer your question,
if
about my
they're
favorite
coming through,
animals.
how did I not see this Bugs Bunny set?
Isn't that great?
That is wild.
It's so cool. I liked the monkey. I liked.
The monkey was good too.
I liked the parrot, the dolphin, a lot, and the alligator. I mean, honestly, they're all pretty great. I mean, I like the costumes, and I know that they've done costumes throughout series for a long time now. So it's cool that they did a whole set for it. I think it would be cool though if they made, whether it's CMF or just in sets. I don't know. I think this would have been a cool opportunity to just do molded heads, like not costumes, and just do the molded heads.
Yeah.
But then that's basically just Animal Crossing villagers, which
True.
For you guys listening, you probably know I love Animal Crossing, so maybe that's why I want that. But for what they are, I do really like them. I don't know if they're going to be the most popular CMF set, but I like them.
They're definitely not as popular as Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, but that was also one of the best.
But they're
CMFs
more
of all
popular
time.
than F1.
Well, you just named the best and worst CMF series maybe ever.
I'm just telling you the most recent ones we've had.
By that logic, every CMF is more popular than F1, and every CMF is going to be less popular than no. But the Spider-Man ones were great. And I'm looking at this Venator again. Yeah, the proportions are pretty perfect.
It is pretty good.
They really nailed it.
A couple others that I really liked. Let me see.
The Japanese cherry blossom landscape.
That one is very nice.
That one was beautiful.
I know it's controversial because a lot of people don't like it.
Let's get into it.
The new modular, the little shopping street.
Do people not like that?
I mean, I've heard mixed things online.
Okay.
But I like kind of the angles that it has, and it just isn't like another flat-fronted building.
It looks cool. Just
it has the little fountain. I like it.
Two-door corner was pretty awesome. So.
And it's not as good as Two-Door Corner, but this is I really liked. There were a couple. I'm not a big Ninjago fan, but the Ninjago blacksmith shop was really well done.
That is a cool one.
And the other two I just want to shout out are the Back to the Future Speed Champions. The DeLorean, it just looks so good. It's such an improvement over the old small DeLorean.
Yeah.
And then who doesn't like Lightning McQueen? Getting
cool.
Lightning McQueen is pretty fun.
Yeah. The fact that they did those two in the same wave, those are good ones for sure.
Yeah, I liked those. And then there's just a smattering of other good ones. I liked that we've got a little mini Lego delivery van with the nice printed Lego parts. The new botanicals were pretty good.
Yeah.
The Peace Lily I liked, and the little cactus.
Was not a huge fan of the Star Wars wave outside of the mini scales though.
No, I'm not. I have BB-8 already, and I like the BB-8.
The old
BB-8
so much better.
So
much better.
I didn't really like that one. It kind of just goes this continuation that the last few waves of Star Wars sets, there just haven't been money I wanted to get.
And then all the sets that I should be interested in are the Clone Wars sets, and they all have the bad minifigures, so I'm not interested.
Yeah, and
the Harry Potter wave didn't do much for me either.
No.
I don't think it was bad, but it just wasn't anything that I really wanted.
No, I did like the way they did the potions classroom that it looks like a cauldron, and
cauldron.
opens up. But
that was cool.
But I don't know that I need it. I feel like I have enough like visual Harry Potter things.
The Sorcerer's Stone Collector's Edition one was cool, but for me, one, it's just a lesser version of the other one that I already have.
Right, the big
the
with
the Collector's
the head.
Edition. It's a lesser version of that, and they just keep rehashing the same stuff from Sorcerer's Stone over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's so many other things. I mean, now, they did do Escape from Private Drive, so they did do another Deathly Hallows set, which is cool, because we don't see that very often. But there's just so much potential in the Harry Potter franchise, and I feel like they keep making sets with the same stuff over and over and over
I
again.
wonder if when the new TV show comes out, we'll get some, but then they'll be based on that.
Exactly.
A side note, on Audible, there's a new dramatization of the Harry Potter books that is so well done.
There you go.
I'm just finishing up Chamber of Secrets.
Is it the same story?
Yeah, but the cast that they have
Gotcha.
doing
it's
it is so good.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
the audio, like the soundscape is great. It lives somewhere between like just the regular audiobook and the movies.
That's cool.
So
that's cool.
If you ever wanted to re-listen to Harry Potter yet again,
there you go.
Now you have a new way to do it.
There's your little Harry Potter Audible plug. But you guys didn't expect that.
You don't get that many of those.
I also, real quick, I did like the little Ravager jumpsuit Baby Groot that they made. However, it's the same thing that I said about Harry Potter. Marvel keeps rehashing the same characters. It just keep Baby Groot, Iron Man, Spider-Man, just on repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, and I'm hoping, we're getting new Marvel content, new Marvel movies. Will we get some interesting sets?
They'll do stuff for Doomsday.
They will, but will it be
good?
Yeah, that's the question.
We'll see. But hey, Steve Rogers is. We're not getting into that. We're not getting into our thoughts on that.
They had to do something to get everyone.
Yeah, because they didn't do anything the past 6 years. Okay, so
all right. Oh goodness. Let's move on to some topics that won't be controversial.
It's so funny because out of context, people that don't know me, they're like, they probably think I'm super negative and critical. I'm usually not.
No, you're the one who likes everything.
Yeah. No, there's been some great Marvel movies over the past 6 years that I did really like. They just haven't been building towards anything. Like Guardians 3 was great, but it kind of ended their story.
Yeah.
I thought that Thunderbolts was great, and they're going to be in it. That's like, and then Fantastic Four was great too, but like most of them were just contained stories. There's not build up like there was for Endgame.
No,
is all I mean.
And if you think back to like it's almost like going back to the early days of the MCU. But but
they were building towards something.
They were, but at the beginning we didn't know that necessarily.
Sure, but it's like you knew it by the time that it came out.
Yeah.
So now it's like they didn't really build towards anything. Again, there's been some great movies the past few years. That I really liked. There's not building. Okay. Speaking of building, Lego.
Yeah. I was just going to give one other thought. The problem with Fantastic Four, was that it just wasn't as good as Superman.
It wasn't, and they came out
and they were like within a week of each other.
I mean, you can't really blame Fantastic Four for that, though. I think the bigger problem with Fantastic Four is that you could tell they deleted scenes that would have made the movie a lot better.
Yeah,
and you know that because some of those scenes were in the trailer.
I mean, honestly, like I haven't watched it since it's been out on streaming. I saw it the one time in the theater. So
I really liked it.
I remember. Yeah, I would say I liked it, but I haven't sought it out a second time.
It didn't change my life like Superman did, but that's it's a whole other story.
But there are some other news coming out of LEGO.
There's a lot of news.
They did a huge reveal that I don't remember them doing this type of reveal before, but they took the stage at CES, which is the Consumer Electronics Show. For those that don't know, it happens the first week of January every year in Vegas, and it's where all of the tech companies come, except Apple, and show off their new stuff for the year.
There you go.
So Samsung's there with new phones. Google's there with their
tech companies.
Yeah. It's
so
like
not
for
Lego
people.
Usually?
No, that's why Lego being there was unusual, and the fact that they had like a presentation on the main stage and revealed smart bricks to us. They had a whole bunch of their ambassador network people come, and take part of it.
And hype it up for free Lego.
Yeah, they took over the sphere and had like it looking like a Lego Death Star, and
And together
yeah, I mean they went all out for this release.
Yeah.
And so describe what a smart brick is in a nutshell.
Me?
Can you do that?
Yeah. So, yes. It is a 2x6 Lego brick that is the size of a 2x6 brick. It looks like it's actually maybe a little bit taller.
I think it's a little taller.
A little taller. But it has, honestly, some really, really impressive technology inside of it. And it has small speakers on it and lights. So it's kind of like a light and sound brick in one. But basically it reacts to minifigures and what they're calling smart tags, which are little 2x2 tiles, to activate different sounds and lights, based off of the proximity to the minifigures, to the tags, and also motion and movement. So the idea is that it's supposed to elevate the play experience of Lego sets. Each of these, they showed off 3 smart play sets, all Lego Star Wars sets. Each set has at least one smart minifigure, at least one smart brick, and a smart charger. It's like a wireless charging pad. You just set the brick on it.
Yeah, like a wireless. Yeah.
So as you guys can probably imagine, the price per piece ratio is going to be super off from what you're used to, because you're getting the brick, the minifigures, and the charging. Because these 3 sets are designed, they're advertised as smart play all in one. So like,
yeah,
think of it as like your Mario starter pack. You get the Mario or the Luigi or the Peach or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So it's going to be a little bit more to start out.
Yeah, I'm sure eventually we'll get sets that don't come with the charger because you won't need.
Yeah, like they're compatible with smart play, but
yeah,
they assume you already have your stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure they're going to do I'm sure they're going to sell bricks and chargers separately, so that if you didn't buy one of these original sets, you can still use it. There are, to say the least, lots of thoughts and opinions on smart play out there right now. I thought through a lot of my thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to jump in first.
Yeah, no, you go.
One of the main things I've seen people say online is this is the next video and the next hidden side. I don't agree with that personally. I feel like the main difference with that is that those were 2 brand new themes that Lego was fighting an uphill battle in 2 ways. One, they had to sell people on the theme itself. Like you had to get people interested in hidden side.
Yeah.
You had to get them interested in video. And they were introducing this new kind of gimmick, you could call it, with technology involved. Now, the other big difference to me is that with those ones, you had to like get a different device, like a phone,
it involved
or a tablet,
a phone, which a lot of kids don't have,
right? Like
especially like 8-year-old. Well, that's true.
But like scanning a tile or scanning something and then playing something on your phone that was compatible. This is all in one.
True.
That's literally what they're advertising it as. Like you don't need something extra than what's in the box, at least for these 3 sets. So. That
and I think that's the goal.
Yes, that, and they're integrating it to other previously established IPs. So, as we probably are all aware, Lego Star Wars is their most profitable theme throughout Lego, right?
At least the best-selling.
Yes,
if we talk profitable. Well, profits are
because it's not their own IP. Sure, yeah. They make more money off Ninjago probably because it's their own IP.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying, but the most sales. Probably.
Yeah,
and so
by far.
So they're integrating it into their most popular theme. So that's different too, right? You don't have to sell anybody on Star Wars. People are already sold on Star Wars. So it's a little different, and it really is, in my opinion, a different leap in technology. Like the tech that's in it is really, really impressive. I know some people, including yourself, don't like the smart minifigures have the Smart Play like logo printed on their back. So far, that doesn't bother me at all.
I don't mind the logo on the back. It's all the regulatory stuff on the sides.
For me, so far, that doesn't bother me at all because every figure they've made as a smart figure so far, you can go spend $8 and get the figure without the print if you really want the figure.
Yeah.
So, like, for collectors first of all, collectors aren't buying these sets. They're for play.
Yeah.
They're very much for play, which is another thing I'll get into. But... yeah, like I get why people might be annoyed initially, but like for instance, in the X-Wing set, it's Luke and Leia are the smart minifigures. Well, it's X-Wing pilot Luke and it's Princess Leia. Like, you can go get those 2 figures for $5 to $6.
Yeah, they're
a piece
everywhere
without the prints. So like, I don't care. Now, if they made an exclusive figure and put that stuff on it, then we have a problem, right? That's a little different. But clearly, these sets are not targeted for collectors. the other thing is that because the piece counts are so low, because all the tech is in there, they all look like a really, really crappy like 4+ builds.
They do.
They look so bad, like so bad. Like the X-wing proportions are terrible. The Darth Vader's TIE Fighter is not good. The throne room. So the for those of you that don't know, they did a Leia, a Luke's
and we'll put a
X5.
link to all the sets.
So they did a Luke X-wing set that comes with 5 minifigures, 2 of which are smart figures with Luke and Leia, and they did R2D2, which has a flat back, so you can put a smart tile on it so that he can react.
He can interact. Yeah.
Now his head spins, which is cool, but it's a flat backed R2D2. It looks really weird. Then they did a Darth Vader's TIE Fighter set, which is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter with a Rebel pilot and a little like setup for like a radar scanner or whatever. And then they did a Throne Room Duel set from Episode 6 and an X-wing. I don't know why they threw in a little X-wing build, but they did. Honestly,
the A-wing.
Sorry, A-wing. That's what I meant. A-wing. Honestly, the A-wing looks better than the X-wing.
Well, and I think there's reasons for that. The thing is like you have to be able to easily remove the brick.
Yeah.
The smart brick to charge it. So that in itself, like
and move
the way the
builds,
you have to easily be able to move these bricks around.
Sure.
So the builds have to reflect that.
Well, yes, but you can still make way better builds, like bigger.
Yeah, the
builds
rest of it could
fit,
be.
Yeah, the proportion. Yes, no, I get that part. But the whole gimmick with the throne room set is there's this like big circular platform, and there's these 2 like rods on the side that you can place a minifigure on. So you can place your Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker minifigure, and then you can have them battle.
Yeah.
So the smart bricks respond to motion, and so like as you move it, it'll make like lightsaber clashing sounds as you duel with your minifigures. If you put it in your X-wing and you swoosh it around, it'll make the sound like with the engines, like it's taking off. They demonstrated at the convention or at the place where they announced it that it can detect different colors of bricks. So depending on, like, if you put it in a car and it's going over different colors of bricks, it'll make different sounds for different terrains and things like that. Really cool tech.
Oh yeah.
I will say this. So that was a lot of just kind of, yes, the 4+ builds, the builds look really bad. That's the main thing I've said so far that I don't like. But the number one thing about this whole thing that I really don't like is I feel like it kind of directly goes against kind of the whole point of kids playing with Legos, and that's creativity and imagination.
Yeah.
And so you and I went to the LEGO house in Denmark last year, and we went through the museum level and through the whole history, and it was awesome. And the whole focus has really been, I mean, it actually was interesting. It stood out to me how early they were trying to market towards adults. But really from the beginning, it's been about kids and play and creativity. Yeah. It's creativity and play and imagination. You know what's wild about Lego is that since Lego Star Wars sets came out in 1999, and then even before that with other themes, Legos have always made these noises and these sounds and done these things. But it was your voice. Yeah. It was your imagination. Choo, choo, choo. Exactly. Like how many kids like make lightsaber sounds with their mouths while they're playing around with their, so it's like, now again, it's not the same thing as a speaker.
No.
But that's kind of my whole point, where it's like, I don't think we need to add technology, like electronics, to everything.
Yeah.
And so I think that this takes away so much creativity that kids have added to the experience of playing with Lego since Lego's been Lego.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, it's just another thing for me where it's like more and more in our world, we're taking away creativity. We're taking away, like, technology is supplementing so much of what we used to do for ourselves in some great ways. And in some ways where in this case, I'm like, I don't know if I want my kids playing with this if I had kids.
Yeah.
Because like I'd rather they imagine the sounds and imagine what's going on with the smart bricks. And I'd also rather them play with better builds.
Well,
that's my soapbox moment.
I have to say though, there has been, and like when we talked about, last year, the year that was 2025, how expensive sets were getting, and like everything was a big like $500 set. It seemed.
Everything worth getting.
Yeah. Well, I really love that they did something really focused on play and the kids
with these sets.
Now we can argue
The cheapest is $70.
How good? Well, not, but they are, and these are the ones that come with the charging pad and all of that. So let's assume that going forward, I mean, these are still going to be more expensive than regular sets because of the tech that's involved.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love that they're sitting there thinking about kids that are playing with them.
Sure, yeah.
I agree with you. Was it something we needed? I don't know. Like you said, kids have always made lightsaber noises and made their X-Wing, swoosh around and make noise and laser sounds from, the Vader's tie shooting at Luke's X-Wing.
And maybe it doesn't sound right, but I feel like that provides more stimulation for a kid's brain than a sound.
Now,
from a
I
brick.
do know, like, there is a segment of kids that they're just not, like, wired for creativity.
Sure.
Yet they will love this making the sounds for them.
Sure.
So, like, when you were growing up, were you a kid that would make up the stories and make up sounds? Maybe not around, I mean, it's not like you did have Star Wars Lego. I didn't. But we spent a lot of time making up stories and making up worlds for our classic spacemen to, be going around and doing things.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were no smart bricks. And it's really cool. Like,
again, really cool tech.
Apart from the
impressive.
builds, the execution of the tech is pretty
very impressive.
But it'll be interesting to see how it catches on with kids.
Yeah, it's just and there's no problem with it. It's definitely not supposed to be for adults. That's totally fine. So much of Lego is.
And I'm
now.
kind of glad they did.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that. But the thing is that does take away a large part of your customers.
It does,
because a lot of Lego Star Wars people collect for collections, for display or whatever, right? So, and that's okay. Not everything needs to be catered towards them. Totally okay with that. But you're taking away. But the problem is that there's nothing here that I, as an adult collector, would want.
No.
So that's the thing, right? There's other play scale sets that they've made that still appeal, even though they're marketed for kids, they still appeal to adult collectors. This won't. So that's one thing that you're losing. But then again, with the kid thing, it's like, I don't know. It's cool. And maybe I'm in the minority, I don't know if I want my kid to play with that or not. Maybe people agree with me. I'm not sure. Maybe it sounds like an overreaction, but I do know that something that helps with brain development and with things like that is imagination and creativity.
Yeah.
And when you take something to supplement that and do it for them, you don't get that.
If my kids had this when they were young, I can tell you what the exchange, every day when we would be talking about it, I would hear, the brick doesn't work. It's because the battery's dead. Go stick it on the charger. Yeah. And it's never going to get charged. I mean, at least my children would never have put it, remembered to put it on the charger.
Is how many Lego bricks has your kid lost in the house?
Oh, yeah.
This is just a 2x6, 2x4 brick.
Yeah, it's going to get mixed in that tub of bricks.
But not only is it just a 2x4 brick, it's like a $50 2x4.
Yeah,
maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. But
I just know my kids would never have kept it charged, and so it would never really do what it's supposed to do.
I think that's a really good point, actually. The target audience for this isn't going to be responsible enough to be able to, most of them. Some of them will.
Oh, some will.
Some kids take care of their toys.
And maybe,
some kids will do it for sure.
My kids didn't have phones growing up. They didn't, but they remembered to plug in their DS, if we were going on a road trip, to make sure they could play. So maybe kids will remember to charge it. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but and my kids didn't even have those till they were older.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like it's a great idea. It'll be super interesting to see the adoption of it. I mean, and we're just seeing these early ones, these early Star Wars ones.
Yeah.
What other? I can see where they'll put it into other themes.
Harry Potter. Endless possibilities.
I mean, we haven't talked about it yet, but Pokemon battling each other.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I don't know, but it's just like when I picture a kid playing with a TIE fighter and a Lego TIE fighter, it part of engaging with it
you want to make those
is
noises.
the sound effects.
Yeah.
So if the brick's doing it for you, you either do it over the brick, so now you're not even listening to the brick, or like you just in silence wave around your X-wing,
Yeah.
and it's
it's like I said.
I don't know.
I love that they're doing so much has been pointed to the adult collectors. I love that they're thinking for kids. I'm skeptical
Same.
whether this
Same.
will be like video. Will there still be making smart brick sets in 3 years?
Well, that's the thing. Like, it could be like video and hidden sight, and the fact that it becomes obsolete in a short amount of time. But I think it'd be for very different reasons if it does.
No, it won't. I think those went, got canceled or for different reasons.
Yeah.
As well.
But again, and I think a huge part of that is you have to sell the IP as well as the sets.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
And this does have a leg up. And like I said, there are a lot of themes that there's some really cool stuff you could do.
Yeah. And I'm not denying that, right? Like, that's kind of how I wanted to start what I said.
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool tech.
Yeah, no, I'm
right?
agreeing with you.
No, I know you are. I'm just, reiterating, like, it's cool.
Yeah. Well,
is it worth it?
Yeah,
like,
when you get the train that goes around and makes train noises because there's a smart brick that can see if they do different things on the track.
But like I have the Disney train set. You can connect that to your phone and it makes the sounds through your phone, and then you can control it. Like, you don't need, I don't know.
No, I can see where they will implement it.
Yeah.
Will it need to be implemented there? I don't know, but that's what they'll do.
I think it's interesting just because part of that museum exhibit that we saw at the LEGO house was we kind of both came away from like, every time that LEGO's tried to be anything other than what they are, which is a building block company, it hasn't always gone the greatest.
No, in fact, there were a lot of failures in that.
And so like, we also, I remember we read and at the end of the tour of the history section, it talks about how LEGO will always try to innovate, always try to keep up with the growing needs of children and toys and technology and all of that. And I think at that point, what was the newest thing that was the newest gimmick, or not gimmick, but the newest kind of iteration of that? There was something that was coming out that's now probably come out, and I forget what it was. I don't know, but we were kind of like, oh, like, yeah, like there's been some misfires in the past. Like, we'll see how they go going forward. And so I forget the exact languaging they were using, but like after reading through that, like LEGO as a company are always going to try to push the limits and do new things like this. They just are, whether video failed or not, whether whatever. We'll just see if this is one of those things
I like that they're not afraid to try things.
I do too, and some of the things in the past has gotten more away from what LEGO is good at, which is, and they talked about this in one of the past CEOs recognized we're getting away from what made our company good, which is the blocks, the building, the building LEGO sets. So this is not getting away from that fully. You're still building the set, but it is. It's taking the traditional LEGO model and putting technology into it. But now it feels like a Hasbro toy
in a new way. Yeah,
that's kind of my thing too. Is like there's already a market, and maybe they're trying to get it on the market, but there's already a market for this. Like, you can already go get an X-wing that lights up and makes noises if you push a button.
Yeah, like, and there always has been.
Like, that exists. It's happened. It's existed since you were a kid.
Yeah, I know. We've always had, and it's interesting because those you liked the lights and sounds in the action figures, because you would have the X-Wing, and you would push R2-D2 down in the back, and the foils would open up, and there was another little button, and it had a little red light at the front, and it made the little laser sounds. But
the other thing too is, like, I didn't watch a ton of the videos, but like, there's multiple steps you gotta take to get it to make the right sound that you want it to make. You got to place the brick in the right spot with the right tag, with the right minifigure, and move it in the right way to get it to make the right sound that you want.
Yeah, it is complicated.
How many of the kids are going to be able to do all that? Like, I want to make it make this sound. Why isn't it working? And the parent goes, I don't know how to work this thing. And then you're sitting there and it's making an X-wing sound when you're like, no, I'm swinging my lightsaber. What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe it's more intuitive than that.
I haven't. It'll be. I mean, I'm hoping it does well, and
I don't know if I do.
As soon as we get them in the store, we'll have to bust open one of these sets and try it out.
I mean, if you're willing to tank this $90 X-wing set,
because everyone's going to want to see it in action.
Sure.
Yeah. It'll either sell it or it'll show people they don't want it.
Might be the only way to sell it. Yeah, I don't really want it. I don't think I want it to do well. I don't think I want it to do bad. I don't really have much skin in the game. Like, if it does well and kids enjoy it and it's great, cool. I mean, if people don't like it and LEGO is like, well, we sunk millions of dollars into R&D for that, move on, whatever.
I mean, I own a LEGO store, so I hope people want to buy it.
Yeah,
but
I hope they buy out your entire stock, and then if people don't like it after that, I don't care.
But I am curious to see how it does.
Yeah,
I'm
very curious.
I think it'll be met with mixed results. Because here's the other thing, like it or not, I have kids come in the store all the time. 10-year-old kid will just mimic whatever they heard YouTubers saying about whatever. And they're not talking about the YouTubers that LEGO is paying to go to these things. They're talking about the ones that a 10-year-old would watch. You know, the younger YouTubers that are and those people are not speaking highly of this, which is not going to help sales with the kids that are watching those YouTubers rail on this. And here we are discussing it. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know that our target audience is children, although I hear from parents that come in the store and they listen to it in the car all together. But I'm curious to see how it'll go. Yeah. I'm not very optimistic about how it'll be received, but maybe it'll catch on. It
is funny to me though, because even though I just said a bunch of stuff that I am questionable about or not a fan of, like, I still, it is interesting to me that it seems like so much of the response has been negative. I don't know if I would have guessed that.
Other than the people I saw that LEGO flew out to go to the Vegas, whole launch experience. Mm-hmm. Like, those people were all very positive about it.
Sure.
But yeah, other than that, I haven't seen a whole lot of positive.
I honestly haven't really looked into it a ton.
So
I try to draw my own conclusions and thoughts, knowing that people were negative about it, but not knowing the exact reasons why.
And I haven't watched a lot, but, you see things on, Instagram story here or short there or whatever.
Well, be sure to, if you hear this and you come into the store, tell us, well, not us, I won't be there, but tell Chris your thoughts and your opinions on it. Parents, do you agree with what I was saying? Like, questioning, I don't know if I want my kids to play with this, if it is going to take away creativity and imagination, right? Like, I don't know, am I overreacting, or are you guys with me on that one?
I will say it'll teach different skills. It'll teach almost the skills you want to teach a kid that may want to learn to do computer programming, because they're going to have to remember the combination and how to line things up to get the sounds that they want.
Anything.
In a way, they are. I mean, what's a computer program but different blocks of code that you execute in a way to get what you want?
Yeah, but
this is the same.
It's a big leap.
Like, this is a physical way of doing that, because you have the.
It's a big leap for me. I feel like
maybe I'm just trying to find a positive.
Putting a tile down and putting a brick on top of it is not the same thing as writing Python.
No, but if you have to do like multiple steps and make sure the interaction is such that if you want a lightsaber noise, you have to do these 4 things.
You know what else is something that kids have to do and follow instructions and put things the right way? Building a LEGO set.
A LEGO set. Okay.
Something that LEGO already did and provided those kids.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to be a counter voice.
I'm just saying.
But,
I don't know if it's gonna.
But it's hard to be a counter voice.
I think that Lego is already so. We already know the research that Lego is great for imagination and creativity and educational purposes. We already know that.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to add to that, and I think it might take away from that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It'll be interesting when they come out.
Yeah.
There was other big news this week. Smart bricks weren't the only thing.
This is more positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally got the reveal. We've all been waiting for it, of the Pokemon sets.
Lego Pokémon.
And there were 3.
They're real.
There were 3 sets that are for sale.
Yes.
There was a gift with purchase and a VIP
which I will
reward that were all announced. So we had 5 announcements.
Ooh.
So
I got thoughts.
I'm sure you do. You're Mr. Pokemon.
Well, this year I was, or last year I was. Yeah.
But hey, I've played Pokemon Go since the beginning.
No, you're a big Pokemon Go guy. I was the one that got into the trading cards this past year. Don't do it, by the way.
And I used to, and the kids and I used to play cards, except we would like play the game. We just didn't collect the cards. But
I'm like a half Pokemon fan. Like I really like Pokemon, but I'm not like, it's not my thing.
Yeah, no, I had to teach you things about Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, yeah. I taught you a lot about the cards, though.
You did.
Yeah. So, okay.
But, so let's go over the sets that were announced.
Yeah. So the really quick, easy one is the first set, which is the Eevee set. This is the smallest set. It's 587 pieces. No notes. It's perfect. It looks great.
It looks like you would want a Lego Eevee to look.
When I saw the picture of it, this is the first one that I saw the picture of, and literally it was in the morning after I woke up, and I didn't have my glasses on, and I was like, oh my god, that looks just like, it doesn't even look like Lego. Like the proportions and the shapes of the Eevee face, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's the most affordable set, and it is the best execution, and it looks the most close. It looks the best. Like it really does, even though it's the smallest piece count. So no notes on Eevee, perfect. Okay. Next one is
Pikachu.
Pikachu and the Pokeball. So this is 2,050 pieces. Some notes.
Okay.
Overall, I do really like this set. The face looks a little off. So this is more what I was thinking these Lego sets were going to look like. The mouth piece is further out than the cheeks. The cheeks kind of recess. Does look a little funky, I will be honest. If they could have smoothed, like rounded that out a little bit more like they did for Eevee, this would be another probably 10 out of 10 for me.
I think it helped that Eevee's face, though, is fairly flat.
It's a different shape. It's an easier shape for sure.
I mean,
But the set, I still love the Pikachu set. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think the Pikachu set is my favorite of the 3.
Really?
I mean, I love Eevee. And it looks good. I like the ball. I like the motion that you feel.
Yeah, so for those of you that haven't seen it, there's a base in the shape of lightning bolt. And it has a 25 on it, which is Pikachu's Pokédex number. But there's a lightning bolt, and then there's a Pokeball mounted on the back of it. And it looks like Pikachu's jumping out of the Pokeball. So there's like lightning effects, which those lightning pieces look awesome.
Yeah, it looks good.
So cool. And so it's basically like Pikachu is jumping out of the Pokeball is what the set looks like. It looks really cool. And you can take Pikachu off the stand and pose Pikachu in multiple different ways. Yeah,
and I like that that's the one we get the Pokeball with. I don't know. Maybe I'm a sucker for Pikachu.
No, like I told you, I think it's a great set overall. But I have seen a lot. I don't like the face is a little off. But
I get that.
But it does look better if you're looking at it straight on. There's another picture. The side angle looks worse. If you look at it straight on, it looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people online saying they like the way the Mega Bloks one looks better. I don't personally agree with that.
I can't.
I also think they chose a better expression for Pikachu's face. I like the mouth open. It looks really good. And the Pokeball does open and close, by the way.
And the fact that, like you said, you can take it off and pose them together separately. Like, I just really like that part of Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, and the other customizable part of this set is you can make it male or female Pikachu by changing the pieces on the end of its tail. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the difference between male and female Pikachus, but there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you catch them, they're anyway.
Well, I know that there's different genders of I just didn't know what differentiated them.
And
until
then we've got the big dog, the Venusaur.
Oh my gosh, he said Venusaur.
Sorry. And then you go then. Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. Okay, I got the other two.
Yeah, so this set is 6,838 pieces. This is a big set.
It is.
Big set. And it's epic.
It is cool. I get why they did the top evolutions of them, but I really was hoping when we heard it was the 3 starter Pokemon that we would get, Squirtle, Charizard, and
Charmander.
Charmander
and Bulbasaur.
Yeah. But
we'll get them eventually. They're gonna make those for sure.
But I mean, of the 3, Blastoise looks great.
Blastoise is the best.
I just Charizard looks awesome too.
The wing,
the way they did the
wings.
dragon wings looks really good.
Oh, cloth. I meant cloth. Yeah, cloth wings. So this set it's a big base, so you can separate it. So there's like 1/3 of it is Venusaur with like plants. The other third of it is Blastoise like on this big wave, and then the back of it is the other third is like it's like a volcano kind
with
of
Charizard on top.
Yeah, it's like a stand with lava coming down, and then Charizard is mounted like it's flying on top of it. You can take all 3 of them off, so they're their own separate builds that you can like play with and pose and move and stuff.
And each have them like on their own stand by themselves, all connected together.
Yeah, you can separate the stand and display them separately. Now, a couple of the criticisms I've seen of this set, first and foremost is the price. A $650 set. That's a lot for anything. But it is nearly 7,000 pieces.
And you're really getting
it's IP.
Like imagine if those 3 sets were individual.
So that's the other thing. Yeah.
Because it really could be 3 individual sets.
Well, and so I've seen people be like, why didn't they make them 3 individual sets? Okay, yeah, sure. They would have been like at least 200 a piece. Maybe 250.
Yeah, probably 250.
So like they could have, but it would have cost more to get all 3 of them. And I don't know. I guess the argument there is like, well, I just want Blastoise. Yeah, fair enough. Well, maybe your friend just wants Charizard. Maybe you guys can go in on it. Maybe your other friend wants Venusaur.
And I was even wondering, how soon before we get somebody to bring in just one of them.
If someone brings in just Blastoise, let me know.
Okay. Because like with some of the other sets, like for instance, the other day somebody brought in one of the idea sets. There was the 3 birds. Mm-hmm. Well, they only brought in 2 of the birds.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to keep one, and they brought in the other 2. So I have a feeling
here's some bulk pricing.
We're going to potentially at some point see individual ones come in the store.
Maybe, but I think it is cool that you get all 3 in the same set. Personally,
no, it is.
And, I wonder if people will do that. If there's one friend that wants Charizard, one that wants Blastoise, and one that wants Venusaur, and they go in on that together and then just split it.
Why not? I'm sure on the box it has the little symbol to build with friends.
I don't see it, but
oh, you're right. It's not there.
I don't know. But the other funny thing, so the funny thing with the price on this, so I've noticed this. It happens, a lot. And we've talked about price, right? There's sometimes I think price is absurd, right? We're talking about price per piece or whatever it might be. This price per piece obviously is good. It's pretty great. And for a new theme, for a licensed
well, that's
IP,
the thing. I think
that's pretty dang good.
I think for a launch of this new Pokemon theme,
dude, this is like the
that
flagship
everyone's
set.
been waiting for.
This could be the flagship Pokemon set we ever get.
They did what they needed to do. We got a small play set, not a small play set, but
well, that's the other thing. They're all 18 plus sets, which is its own other conversation.
Well, that's almost just like a marketing gimmick.
No, it is, but it's because they're all meant for display.
Yeah, still collector. You have the Eevee for somebody that just wants a small, Pokemon to put on their shelf, and they're super fans of Eevee. And then you've got the Pikachu, and then you got this. I feel like we've got some good progression. There's a pretty big gap between Eevee and Pikachu.
And there's a big gap
and
between
then a
Pikachu
big,
and this
yeah.
one.
But we've got a kind of a spread.
Yeah.
And this is just the first wave.
Right. Well, and what I was going to say about the price, too, is that I noticed this when there's new IPs that get their first LEGO set, is that fans of that IP will kind of like always like balk at the price. Part of it is like the James Franco meme, like, oh, first time.
Yeah.
But it's also like the Deku Tree. When the Deku Tree came out, a lot of Zelda fans were like, why would I pay $300 for a Deku Tree? I could spend that much money and get a new Switch. I'm like, first of all, you already have one. You're not going to buy a second one. The other thing is, it's just like that. It's different. Like they're different products. But it is really, this specifically, with Pokemon, it's really funny to me. Because I've seen people be like, it's plastic pieces. They're plastic bricks. $650. And I'm like, you're a Pokemon collector. I know that you spend $650 on one card if you want that Bubble Mew. And like, that's a piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
With some shiny like tint on it. So like, don't be getting mad at 6,800 pieces of plastic when I know that you'll spend the same amount of money on a piece of cardboard.
That's true.
Which is so ironic to me.
And I know probably in the future we're going to see more play sets around Pokemon theme. Yeah, I would have to think.
For sure. It is interesting that they chose to do the display sets for the whole first wave. Really interesting.
It is. I bet the whole next wave will be all play sets.
Potentially. But also, like, Pokemon turns...
whenever that...
Well, Pokemon turns 30 this year, so, like, a lot of Pokemon fans are adults. Doesn't mean that there's not a bunch of kids. Obviously, kids love Pokemon, too. But I'm not saying... Like, so I'm fine with there being 18-plus sets, but it is an interesting choice that they made to do all display sets for the first wave.
Yeah. It is. But I also think they know... That's who
can afford it.
Yeah, that's who can afford it, and...
But I agree with you. They will make play scale sets.
I think it's only a matter of time till we see, smart bricks in Pokemon battling each other.
Yeah. Well, and the other two sets that they showed, one of them was a gift with purchase for the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise set. It is sold out as of now. It was a pre-order gift with purchase. They haven't announced yet, to my knowledge, if this is going to be available when the set releases. I bet it will. I would imagine it will be. But the set it's a little case they open up, and it's each of the gym badges from the Kanto region, which is the region of the first Pokemon game. So it's basically like you're a trainer and you've collected all the gym badges. It's pretty cool.
It's fun.
There's nothing unique about it in terms of prints, I don't think. So I think that you can probably build it yourself.
And maybe I'm a fake Pokemon fan, but it wasn't something that I was like, oh, I have to have that.
I wasn't a huge fan of it either, but a lot of people liked it.
Oh, no. And I'm saying, like, I just may not be the right person.
A lot of people really thought it was cool. It's a cool idea for sure. And then the other one is one on the release date, which is February 27th. If you have to make a purchase, but if you redeem a coupon for 2,500 VIP points, you can get, it's a micro Pokemon Center build. Which is fun. It's a really cool build. Yeah. It is a really cool build.
Those VIP builds are usually really well done.
Yeah, that was actually, we were talking about gift with purchases, for favorite gift with purchases at the end of 2025, and I forgot to mention the Mario Kart Blue Shell. That was actually a VIP redeemable one, and that was a good one.
And that was kind of an area we didn't talk about because there were a few other sets that they did, VIP redeems that I really liked last year. Yeah. They did some with like the little micro baby spacemen, and anyhow, I think this theme is going to do really well.
Oh.
And
yeah.
And I'm super excited to see where it goes.
And by the way, aside from the gift with purchases, because those will go away after the first week, but for those of you listening that are, which I don't think you would be if you were a Pokemon fan and not a LEGO fan, because this is a LEGO podcast, but if any of you guys know Pokemon fans that are going to want to get some of these sets, let them know that buying LEGO is not the same as buying Pokemon cards. For Pokemon cards, you got to be there right when they restock. Otherwise, you're not going to get anything. This set will sell out in the first week, but then it will come back, and then it will be there whenever you want.
For 2 years. You won't have a problem.
So don't pay scalper prices. Don't go online and pay a bunch of money for this set right now, because it is sold out right now. The pre-orders are sold out. If you want this set, it will be available for a very long time, and you will be able to get it, I promise.
Yeah. No, that's a good reminder.
It's not like Pokemon cards.
No, because some people were going crazy for the Creel House.
Same thing.
Well, and the gingerbread AT-AT.
That's different because that is a limited release. It's a holiday
But set. It's back. You can buy it right now.
There you go. But
So-
that what I'm saying is that's different in the sense that I understand more of why people were buying
Well,
it.
and people wanted it for Christmas.
Yes.
Yes. There's really nothing around February 27th
No, yeah. All of these
that
big
says
any Lego set that's like $300 and above, it'll sell out right away because all the people that want it get it.
I mean,
And
unless you really want the gift with purchase.
That's the one qualifier. But don't if you're gonna pay a scalper price to get this set right away, like just you can go buy the gift with purchase separately, which is going for a lot. But like, just don't worry about like this set will be available. That's all I'm trying to say.
So, I'm really excited about this, and I think it's kind of one of the shining spots for 2026 to watch for Lego.
It's a big deal. I mean,
This theme.
like I just said, this is the 30th year of Pokemon, and they're just now making Lego sets. That feels hard to believe.
Yeah. Well, and they've done other brick built things before, but
like as a Lego,
but
theme.
not
No,
but
yeah.
Lego.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see as the year goes on, what else they come out with.
Yeah. And just for reference for size, by the way, the base of this set is 21.3 inches, and then it's 19.7 inches high.
It's huge.
It's a big set.
That's so make sure you have a lot of room on your bookcase for
Yep.
that one. Luckily, you can break it into pieces and
Display them different places.
display them different places
different
and take them
shelves.
off the stand. Like
If you have a bookcase,
take
you can put
Charizard
one-
off the volcano if
Yeah.
you need it to be shorter.
If you have a bookcase, you can put one on each shelf.
Yeah,
Like it's pretty cool.
and display with all your
And
PSA graded Pokemon cards that
Yeah.
are
with your PSA 10 Bubble Mew that you spent an arm and a leg for.
yeah.
Yeah. But hey, seriously, Chris, if you get a Blastoise into the store by itself,
I'll let you know. So one last thing. Do you have any thoughts or wishes for 2026 as we go into Lego? We talked about last episode kind of wrapping up 25 and our thoughts. And I could have sworn we answered this question for 2025, and I was trying to look back at what we did.
We did somewhere.
I couldn't find it, but I know some of the things we wanted, we definitely got. We got more minifigs instead of mini dolls. We got, Lord of the Rings new sets or set.
Yeah.
So we got some of those things. So as we think about 2026, is there anything that you have on your Lego wish list?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to something that I wanted last year that we didn't get, but DC sets, like DCU sets. So like
That aren't just Batman. I mean, I know you love the Batman.
Well, that's why I said DCU sets. So I'm fine with the Batman sets, but I want sets with like David Corn's Red Superman or Supergirl's coming out this year.
Yeah,
and
I think that's...
And so is Lanterns. Like, I'd love to get sets.
I can't imagine they'll do
Lanterns.
Lanterns.
Is going to be TVMA, so they won't do that. But yeah, maybe we'll have to wait till Man of Tomorrow comes out in 2027 to get a Corn's Red Superman figure. But that's my hope. And then, I mean, same thing as last year. I want more Animal Crossing sets. Just 'cause I want them to do more villager figures.
How would you feel about a Corn Sweat mini doll?
I mean, they wouldn't do that, but if they did,
why not? In a Supergirl set,
they wouldn't do that.
We had male mini doll superheroes.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. Just like for his first time out, they're not going to do that.
I hope not, but
and I don't think that they would. No.
So.
No. I also don't think that they would make Supergirl figure set mini dolls.
I hope not. I don't think so. Just based on the other things we've seen lately, I don't think they would do that.
No. And well, the main reason is because if they made sets for Supergirl, and they were mini doll, they're not going to put. He's going to have a small cameo in that movie, and they're not going to put him in a Lego set. That's the main reason.
No, I'm more just giving you a hard time.
It's not going to
happen. I hope one of my wishes for 26 is that we continue to see them willing to play within kind of some of their classic themes. There are some rumors about CMF with classics in them. that was kind of teased in the latest LEGO catalog that came out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, castle, space. I would love to just see them continue to play in that arena and give us a little bit here and there. We got some new castle factions last year in the vending machine. We got some new spaceman colors. I would love to see, some of the oversized minifigures, more of some of the classic themes done. So, and I know they've done like a regular city character, and they've done the race car driver. Let's do some more classics. Give me a knight. Give me like a Black Falcon knight would be so awesome
Cool.
as an upscaled minifigure. And maybe I'm just thinking about upscale minifigures since that's my latest collection that I've done. But I don't know what it'll look like. I doubt we're going to get a lot of... I'm not expecting sets, but I just want little nods here and there, whether it's new castle factions or spaceman color. I don't know. I just would like to see them continue to play in that arena for us old folks that like the classics.
There you go.
So, and the real question is Ninjago a classic?
No.
So we were having this discussion in the store the other day. So that's it'll be interesting to see as 2026 progresses what we get. A few things that are happening in the store I wanted to mention before we wrap up here. International LEGO Day is coming up at the end of January, and we're going to be having a free community build in the store that day, so which will be super fun. Hopefully everyone will come out. The actual International LEGO Day is like in the middle of the week, so we'll probably do something on the weekend. So watch our socials, Bricks and Minifigs San Diego on Instagram or Facebook to see when the actual event is. It's the last week of January though. We'll be doing it one day then. So that's something to look forward to this month. And also, we have just been getting a bunch of really great retired sets, new in box, in the store. And
Helm's Deep.
Just today we got Helm's Deep, we got the Mystery Machine, we got some castle sets, we've got just some stuff that we just don't see very much. The Tron set, the Sesame Street set, Winnie the Pooh, like just some great ones. So ironically, not a lot of Star Wars, but we have a bunch of Star Wars already there. So so if there's some other things you're looking for in the retired realm, it's a great time to swing by the shop and take a look, or join us on our Whatnot stream. Our next one will be we do them every other week now, and so our next one will be on the 26th of January. So it's a great time to shop with us if you can't be in the store. So thank you everyone for joining us this episode, and we will talk to you next month. And don't forget to give us a rating where you listen to your podcasts, and swing by Bricks and Minifigs San Diego North. We'd love to chat LEGO with you and show you all the great stuff we have there. So to wrap this up, say goodbye, Evan.
Goodbye, Chris.